everybody, it's Adam with Arcade Galactic, and today is June 8th, 2026, which means it's our birthday. 18th anniversary, to be precise. And because of that, I wanted to give you a little tour of the arcade as how it appeared today, give you some updates on what we're looking to do here before too long. I had hoped to have some real news today, but there's the things that I would love to announce I still gotta wait on, but for the most part. But anyways, we still have Cruisin' Blast and Maximum Tune 5 DX Plus here at the front. This one by Raw Thrills, this one by Bandai Namco. There is a racing game that we would love to have, but that's one of the ones that I can't really announce what it is yet. I'm probably gonna. I've been trying to have Soda Slam taken back. It's done okay, but there's something else. There's another thing that we want to put in its place there, and so we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. But Step Maniacs and My Finale. We didn't have My Finale when we were here last time when we turned 17. Still have Luigi's Mansion Arcade here up front. And Pac-Man Battle Royale, our tournament edition. That's super unique. Only there's like maybe one other one out there with this exact software. Cabinet's the same as anywhere else. House of the Dead, Scarlet Dawn, which unfortunately people just rip off the drapes there, so I'm just going to leave it instead of constantly trying to fix it. But great game if you haven't played it before. Got our pinball machines, where one difference compared to last year is we no longer have Star Trek. During our last tournament, Guardians of the Galaxy broke. When I looked into it, one of the major pieces on the flipper busted, and so just waiting for a new flipper to arrive, or flipper assembly to arrive, so that way we can get that going again. And also last year when we celebrated our anniversary, we did not have Dungeons & Dragons, the Tyrant's Eye Premium Edition, which has a more interactive dragon toy here that spits out pinballs at you. It's still got Ghostbusters and Terminator 3. I guess I do need to fix some lighting in that one. I don't remember if we had the Getaway and Iron Man at the time, but here's one we've had for several years, which would be The Walking Dead by Raw Thrills. Also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, both the Konami 1989 version and the Raw Thrills 2018 version. Enter the Gungeon, which I need to replace both of the guns on this. Big disappointment with the shoddy workmanship on that one there, but hopefully with new guns it'll work better. Niren, unfortunately this was also a tough one to keep going a lot of the time, and so we've got to get two of these fixed, but at least two of them are still working just fine. Chase HQ 2 by Taito, very, very rare game out there. I'm not sure. I mean, we've actually had this one since we opened in 2008. One of the few games that we still have from that time. And although I have been considering selling this one, and maybe a collector somewhere. And this is one I really need to get fixed. We've also had this one since we got opened, but the graphics card on it died last year, and it's been a real pain to figure out. And I'm close to it, just not yet. And Pac-Man 25th Anniversary Edition, Miss Pac-Man. By the way, that has Galaga on it, in case you didn't know. So yes, we do have Galaga. And there's also original Pac-Man here on Namco Classic Collection Volume 2, as well as original Dig Dug, original Rally X, and then cooler new versions that have better graphics and some extra features to them. The original Donkey Kong, still rocking a CRT there. Centipede Millipede Missile Command by Atari. Pitfall 2 The Lost Caverns, a fairly rare one as well. It came out in 1985. Strikers 1945 2. Had that there for a while. We've got Metal Slug 6. Oh, and a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far, far away. A local artist developed that game. It's still booting up, but it works. Yeah, I mentioned Metal Slug 6 and Sega's Afterburner, and another super rare game. This is actually a prototype cabinet. I only know of one other one of these in existence. But even then, the game that was produced, it's super, super rare in this form. There's like only 200, a little over 200 of these that were ever made for this, again, for this cabinet. And so cool stuff. Oh, Hydra, by the way. Star Wars Trilogy Arcade by Sega. Here's one we've had since we opened in 2008, the Act and Interactive Comedy. Really great fun if you've never played it before. And speaking of games like this, we did sell off our Deathstalker, and that's in Kentucky now. NBA Hoops. Got our new Funky Beats air hockey table there, which we did not have on our last anniversary. Redline Rampage, Darius vs. Another Chronicle. Only 7 of these exist in English. Oh yeah, by the way, on the Funky Beats table, it's a curved table. We got our World Tour Foosball, which is ready to go for the World Cup. Pac-Man. Our fighter game row, which has Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and we're actually going to be fixing the monitor on this. I'm just waiting for them to send me the right monitor. They sent me the wrong monitor, and so yeah, this will be fixed soon, and I'll post a video of that. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, XR Arcadia, which has currently got Samurai Showdown 5 Perfect, and P47 Aces Mark II. Omen of Sorrow, Rising Chaos, Donut Donut Do. It was National Donut Day the other day, in fact. But if you haven't played this newer fighter, it's pretty cool. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Neo Geo with Ultimate 11 Soccer. And I also think it has Metal Slug 2 in it. And that's what this one is, and then King of Fighters 98. But over here we got Jurassic Park Arcade, which we've had since I think 2015 or so, and still one of our top played games out there. So always a fun time, and of course this one exists in many arcades out there. Over here we got The Simpsons by Konami from '91. And Tekken 5 has been recently fixed, which is nice. This one was out for a while, and same with Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Although we still have to fix 2 of the joysticks. 2 of them do work, but the other 2 do not. And then we have Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, which I don't think we had this ready last year when we did our 17th, and so thanks to Lemony Vendors for helping us get this up and running. But I think we're the only arcade in Utah that has Third Strike. Now, unfortunately, we do have a few broken games. I really hate having that be the case. Our X Arcadia here stopped working recently, and so we got to send it in to get fixed. Our Time Crisis 2 hasn't been working for a while. Time Crisis 3 did start working the other day on this side, and then today it decided not to. So I think it's a DVD drive problem. And then Aliens Armageddon has been also just trying to get one of the guns fixed on this. And Big Buck Hunter, it's still loading. It just takes a while to load. And Outnumbered Arcade, which is a interesting, unique one that people do enjoy. But when you see where it mentions about the internet, don't worry about that. It just, you could just skip that part. Space Warp 66, which we've had for a few years, as well as Galaga Assault. Now, here with Minecraft Dungeons Arcade, I guess this would be one announcement. We may be selling this one, and so that will help us with some of the other things that we're looking to get. And so that pretty much covers the arcade as it is right now. And also in selling Minecraft, that'll allow us to fix some things. Although Time Crisis 2, willing to sell that one. And and make space for other stuff. Now we've been waiting for a while now on some new LCD monitors from Unico USA. We actually ordered 5 of them, I think it was. And so by doing that, we'll be able to put a new, better monitor into Tekken, as well as replace the monitor here. Been thinking about maybe doing that in Mortal Kombat 3, since that one's been running an LCD anyways, and possibly getting a couple of arcade cabinets that have been collecting dust in the back to get an update and work again. But do really appreciate everybody's support over the years. It's been quite a ride, you could say. Especially in more recent years, where things have been tough really since 2020. But we've been still rocking it as best we can. And also with the Unico stuff, we do have a cabinet coming from them called the Nova Blast, and so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. And then hopefully soon we'll be able to get those other things resolved as far as the other 2 games that I'm trying to get my hands on, which I think will be really cool. It's just, again, I don't want to jump the gun and announce anything. Although one of them, it's pretty certain. We just got to resolve a shipping thing with that, and then we'll be able to get that going. And also going to be trying as hard as I can to get as many things fixed, as well as some things in the back fixed. But thank you again for your support. It's been tough being a family-owned business, and we've had to compete with a multi-million-dollar place down the hall here at Valley Fair Mall, and we've been doing everything that we can, trying to keep things unique and not do exactly the same that everybody else does. And also been considering another, I guess Terminator now, the lights are working there. Been also considering something like a Pokemon pinball machine, but just haven't fully decided on that yet. But when it comes to stuff that you want to see here at Arcade Galactic, just let us know. Be happy to take it under consideration, and stay tuned for news on what is coming down the pipe. But thanks for watching, and if you're in Utah, come by and give us a visit. We'd love to have you.